What the photon? What the photon?
Hi everybody, I'm Jona from One Pip Wonder, and today I'm going to be reviewing for you Sovereign Skies. And wow, I can tell it's really reflective because it's shining off my camera. Okay, Sovereign Skies by Deepwater Games. Sovereign Skies is for 1 to 4 players. It's recommended for 12 years old and up, and it takes about 45 minutes to play. This is a space rondel in which you're competing with your friends and family to get the most influence points. To do this, you're going to be traveling as a human ambassador from your old Earth kingdom, and you're trying to gain influence in these affluent alien planets that are all orbiting in a circle in a very convenient rondel-esque shape. Movement in this game is pretty easy. You can go one spot at a time at no cost. If you go more than one spot, you have to pay an energy for each movement that you choose to take. If you decide to go in reverse order, you have to pay 2 energy to do so and then move at least one more spot in the next direction. You have to get off that planet and go to the next one. You can't just linger on the same planet. It's an orbit, you're going whether you want to. Now this game is all about getting energy and getting influence points. To do this, you're gonna visit a planet and you will get to complete up to 3 actions. If you choose to do only one action, you actually get an energy for making that choice. If you decide to do 2 of the actions that you can do on that planet, you don't get penalized at all. You don't get anything. And if you choose to do all 3 actions, you will have to pay 1 energy to do so. Now, on these planets, 2 of the actions are always the same. You can always drop one of your ships to have presence on that planet. Or you can pick up a political card and you can collect those as the game progresses. Or you can do a designated action for that planet. For example, some of the planets let you build an outpost on the planet. Some of them let you move around your dropships. Some of them let you activate your outposts, which is super important. You can recruit senators to gain favors from them, or you can do pledges. I think I might be missing another one, but it's that sort of thing where it's very just one specific thing that you can do on that planet. So you have to visit that planet to get that action done. When you visit a planet, you have to determine who has majority there amongst the the players. So if someone has maybe an outpost and 2 ships and another person only has 3 ships, the person with the outpost is gonna have that majority. And then they get an extra energy from the bank for having that majority. Now, how do you gain the influence points, the prized influence points that will gain you the victory? There's a couple of things that you can do. First of all is you can make pledges to the different planets by handing in those political cards at the pledge planet. However, at any point in the game, if someone goes to the pledge with the planet pledge that you did, they can steal it from you. So it's not really a point system that you can bank on necessarily. Another way is to recruit the senators. When you recruit a senator from either an orange, purple, or green planet, there are influence points for those senators. Now, to recruit a senator, you need 2 of the political cards and they have to match the political symbols on that senator to receive that. And you have to visit the recruiting planet to do that action. The last one is to activate your outpost. So you have to build your outpost first, and then you have to go to the activation planet to activate them. When you do that, whether it's the green, orange, or purple planet, you will be able to receive influence points. Game ends when up to 2 of the senator influence points are gone, or 2 of the outpost activation stacks are gone, or any combination of those 2. Once 2 of those stacks are gone, the game will be over. So that's the basic idea behind Sovereign Skies. I'm gonna send you over to my friend Joe for some of his thoughts on this game, and then I will come back with my final thoughts. Dear One Pip Wanderer, my mother taught me that if you have nothing good to say, you should say nothing at all. Joe. Well, Joe, that's very sweet that you still listen to the things your mom taught you. Not very helpful for this review though. The thing is that a lot of love and heart was put into this game at the design level. However, they did not manage to achieve a game that has a lot of heart in it. It feels very much like a continuous series of actions that you just do in a cycle. Because it doesn't really matter what you choose to do, nothing really happens. The thing is that to get things done in this game, you need energy. But it's not hard to get those. If you choose to do only one action at a planet, you will get that. And you can still get a lot done per turn because the turns go fairly quickly. It's not going to be long before you're moving on and getting things done and being able to, gain more energy. It's not penalizing when you visit someone else's planet when they have majority because the energy comes from the bank. You don't have to pay them anything. So it's not like you're losing energy by visiting their planet. And there is absolutely no confrontation in this game, except for the pledges when you can steal someone's pledge, but that's very, very minimal. You can so quickly lose majority and quickly gain majority that your majority doesn't really matter. Like, you're just kind of moving your pieces and the other people are just moving their pieces, and it's just everyone's kind of shifting around the rondelle. As far as the components, there are a lot of nice things in these. Now, I got a review copy. I'm pretty sure they included all of the nice fancy things, like the player mat isn't a base item at all, or the metal coins. So these are really nice components that they included in my copy. They did a good job with those. The ships are really nice too. They're all unique. Even the little baby drop ships that are minuscule, they are unique shapes. So I appreciate their attention to detail in that regard. Most of the artwork I really love. It looks very, it's very colorful. It's very united in look and style. But the senator cards pop out. They're very kind of gritty comic book style, in my opinion. It just is a clash of artistic styles. In my opinion, it kind of gives me a stomach ache. Maybe that was the point. It looks a little alien. It just makes you feel weird. So maybe that was the intent for that choice. But for me personally, I did not like the alien artwork. But that aside, everything else as far as look and style was very nice. It's just hard to say. There's nothing inherently bad about this game. There isn't anything that challenges me in this game. There isn't anything for me to invest emotionally in this game. There is no storyline. There is no tension amongst the players. And there is no arc. You're just going around the rondel. Everyone's kind of doing the same thing. You're not really penalized for anything. You don't really get anything super exciting as you go around because all the rewards are the same. You're all just getting those influence points no matter what you choose to do, whether you're doing the pledges or the outposts or recruiting those senators. The senators just let you do things like drop more ships or trade a card in for another card. There's also no strategy. It's just very task-oriented, but not goal-oriented, if that makes sense. Let me read you the description on the back of the box. Deep strategy in just 45 minutes. Quick turns and reward choices. That is true. Unique scoring mechanics. No. No direct conflict or combat. Yeah, that is true. No conflict or combat. Yeah, does that sound like a lot of fun to you? I mean, it doesn't have deep strategy. It has complicated rules. Like you have to pay so much to get somewhere and you have to, pay so much to do the actions there, and they're all kind of the same but all a little different on every planet. It's just a little convoluted, and I cannot tell you how many times when we were playing this game, we had to grab the rule book just to check what the little iconography is. This is their player guide. I strongly feel that for it to go a little smoother, they should have a player aid like this for every player. Because you do, especially for the senator favors, you are constantly looking those up to find out what those mean. My final thoughts on Sovereign Skies is that it will get 1 pip out of 6. I know that's really low, but honestly my bar is would I have bought it? If I had played this before I had it in my possession, I would not. They set out to design a game for people that don't like conflict, that don't like take that, but they ended up with a game that was just kind of flavorless. If you don't like games with all the theme in it, you might like this. If you don't like games with conflict and take that, you might like this. This is very much a just do an action and move on, do an action and move on, and everyone else kind of does that too, and you're just collecting points. For me, I felt like that was very empty and unsatisfying, but that's me. I really like story-driven games in general, so that's maybe why I just didn't care for it. You might. So that's my opinion, that's my review. I don't like doing negative reviews, so that's why maybe I didn't come across so elegant in this review, but I did the best I could. I hope that you guys will take my opinion with a grain of salt. If you're interested in this game, you should really do your research and see if, what other people thought. You will find different opinions out there from me. Very different. A point of clarification. A point of honesty. We only played it twice. I played it 2-player with Daniel, and then I played it 3-player with Daniel and Joe. That's all I played it. And I think I personally got what I needed from those plays to form my opinion about this game. I think it's also important to note that there is an expansion pack that was included in my copy, and we did not play that. Now, I looked through the expansion pack. The one is the Cosmic Calamity, and this kind of makes it hard. There'll be a card will come up and you kind of have to resolve it before it will go away, and it will do things like preventing you from building outposts. This just seems like it would, in some cases, lengthen the game. So anyway, that is the truth. I did only play it twice and now I have reviewed it. And I don't know if that's good enough for you, but that is, what I chose to do. Thank you so much for watching this review. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day. If you've been online for a while, surfing the net, maybe turn your phone off for a little bit and give yourself a little break. Go, give your loved ones a hug and say hi and see what they're up to. Thanks again for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next one. Don't want to blind you. Hey everybody. Oh, Rado. Hey everybody. Hi everybody.